Hey, which of these plants did you like the most? Which of these is so beautiful or is the most beautiful? Probably all of them. This is beautiful, this is beautiful, this is beautiful, and of course, there is beautiful. So you see, this is exactly how life is, my friend. You see, most of us were born the same day, some the same year, some the same decade, some the same century. Like most of us right now, we're in this. Some people are actually mostly born in the 21st century, and some of us were born in the 20th century. You know, and one thing that many people do is that they start comparing themselves with their peers, with their siblings, you know, with their friends and all of that, which is at times is a sign that you have to grow, but it's not very called for, you know. So what that means is that there is no way you can ever be the same with another person. You see, so these flowers, they were all designed the same day, but what is happening is that they don't necessarily have to have the same growth pattern, right? They don't have to, because you see, the way they're exposed to light, they're exposed to light differently, you know, and they have different genetic makeups, different wiring. You get, for instance, this one, it seems to be very slow in growing, but it's so beautiful. Right? I don't know whether this is you or me. It's slow in growth, but it's beautiful. Now, look at the container. Is so small, but yet it's good. It just brings the whole beauty in the whole ecosystem. You see? Now, this one is smaller than this one, but this is also beautiful. And it is growing at its pace. It is growing at its pace. Because it is smaller, it's not going to grow like this one. This one is also good, beautiful. But guess what? It is growing at its pace. Right? So let nobody judge you that you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing because your peers, because your classmates, because your age mates, they're already there doing it. No, that is going to be a wrong barometer to judge. Anybody out there? Some parents will put pressure on their children that at this age you're supposed to be married, at this age you're supposed to be working and all of that. That is okay. It helps to motivate, to inspire, but to an extent, that pressure is not necessary. In as much as they are into something or onto something that they love to do, and they are figuring out what to do with their lives, not sitting down and lazing and doing nothing, but they're trying to figure out something to do, please give them that peace of mind. Let them reflect well and think about what they really want to do with their lives. Somebody says, and I quote, "It is better to live one day on earth, living for what you love to do, for your purpose, doing what will bring fulfillment to you, doing what will create impact in the life of somebody out there, than to live for 100 years and not doing what you're supposed to be doing and pleasing everybody and pleasing people." So which one do you want? To live for 1 year and create the impact you want to create, or to live for 100 years and please people and really not create any impact? Now, living for 1 year sounds like a metaphor. Doesn't necessarily mean that you have to live for 1 year. It means that you want to take time and figure out what you want to do with your life, what the universe brought you on earth to do, what God brought you to do here on earth for his glory. Somebody says, God's gift to the world is you, and your gift back to God is to empty yourself to the people he brought you on earth to serve. That is your best gift to God. Your best gift to God is not necessarily that, your time you are giving back to God praying. Your best gift to God is not necessarily your ability to help people out there in the name of charity. Your best gift to God is to pour out yourself, to empty yourself to the people he sent you on earth for. That's your best gift to God. And at times, it doesn't come on the platter of gold. At times, you need to take time to pray, to figure it out, to read books, to get mentors and coaches, to listen to videos, to figure all of that out of you. It takes time. And you just have to. Maybe you are growing at this speed. You just have to keep on going, because consistency here is the key. Right? You may be having classmates and friends and course mates, age mates and village mates and country mates and community mates who are at this pace. That's okay. Celebrate them, clap for them, appreciate them, cheer them. But I bet you, even if you're here, my friend, keep on going. Never you stop. Don't give up. Because all of these, they're beautiful, right? They're beautiful. So never a day you should be claiming that you wanted to be like X, while you are actually Y. You never claim you want to be like Z, while you are actually Y. Just appreciate yourself the way you are and celebrate yourself. And as you begin to celebrate yourself and celebrate others, not long from now, your own time will come. Your own time will come. Even if you have to be the Chinese bamboo, become. Because it takes a lot of time just be on the ground. And in the space of few months, it shoots. And it becomes taller than any other tree around them. Maybe that's your case. Just keep on cooking, my friend. But don't give up. Keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on loving what you're doing. Keep on going and never get stuck. This is me, the 14th year doing speaking, and I have not stopped since I started. People have laughed at me, ridiculed me, and that's okay. That's fantastic. It's so amazing to know that people talk about you. If you're not important, people can talk about you. So people always say things, but that is their business. But I know my business, and God knows the business. So I just came this morning, this afternoon, wherever you are, to encourage somebody out there, to motivate somebody out there who is thinking of giving up. Maybe you are like, all my age mates are married. I am yet single. No, that's okay. What are you doing while you are single? Because the problem is not that you are single, but the problem is what you are doing while you are single. Probably God is preparing you for a greater visionary man or visionary woman who will help you to grow that dream and to skyrocket it. And that man will never meet you, or that woman will never meet you if you're not ready for him, or if you're not ready for her. So the question is, what are you doing while you're waiting? What are you doing here? You're only dreaming and daring and craving to be here. But what are you doing while you're here now? What are you doing while you're here? What are you doing? You got to be doing something. Get busy. Find yourself with the right people. Associate yourself with the right people, the right friends. If you don't have anybody who is encouraging you like a friend, you have to cut off from the relationships and stay alone with yourself. You can be your friend. You can be your friend. So I just want to encourage somebody out there who's about to give up because of the way you look like. Don't even criticize yourself. If you have a long nose like myself, I used to be criticized. People used to laugh at me when I was growing up that I have a very long nose. If that is your case, celebrate your nose. I'm happy that I have a long nose. Probably that's why I'm staying with I'm living in the white community right now in the US. Probably that's why God gave me a long nose. So at least the guys, they identify with me. I have a long nose, they have a long nose. Good and fine. So probably they're telling you they have a big head or a long head. That's okay. They're telling you that you're too fat. That's okay. They're telling you that you're too short. That's okay. That's fine. You're too dark. That's fine. That's beautiful. You're too fair. That's okay. Remember, my friend, how you look like. You could be very short. You could be very tall. You could be so dark. You could be so light in complexion. You could be having a long nose. You could be whatever way you look like. Here's good news for you. It has so much to do with the assignment God gave to you on earth. So when people are insulting you, that you look this way, you look that way, they're indirectly telling you that, hey, have you thought about that your assignment on earth? Only people who look like you can do it. That's why God made you to look that way. So it's not by accident. It's not by coincidence. It's not by chance that you look the way you are, that you are framed the way you are, that you were designed the way you are, that you were modeled the way you are. And everything that is happening to you right now is preparing you for that mission, for that mandate, for that vision, for that assignment that God gave to you. Everything. The challenges you're going through right now, they are framing you up. They are building you up for that assignment, for that mission, for that mandate God gave you. So if I was you, you know what? I'll begin to see the challenges as stepping stones to my success, as stepping stones to my next level, as stepping stones to my next goal, as stepping stones to my next destination, as stepping stones to my next country, as stepping stones to higher levels of life. So turn your challenges, turn your difficulties, turn your temptations into blessings, into breakthroughs, into lessons, because you have to tell a story. And if you don't go through the pain and the difficulties and the challenges you're going through right now, you will not have a story to tell when you get there tomorrow. When people will be looking up to you from all around the world to mentor them, to coach them, to advise them, you will have no testimony to give to them because you did not overcome those challenges. Come on, my friend, cheer up. Come on. Dust, just wipe it. All the dust on your body, just wipe it. Shake your body. And you know what? Get back to work. Be like the lizard. Be like the chameleon. There's when he falls down, what happens? When he falls down, pop, he gets up. He said, I'm a champion, I'm a champion, I'm a champion. And he go pop, 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 pop. Be like that little chameleon. Be like that one. Lizard, they also do that. Be like them. Be like them, my friend. Don't let anything put you down. I love what Les Brown said. If you can fall down, make sure you look up, because if you can see up, you can get up. So whatever is happening to you right now, your landlord is behind you and chasing you up. Your children are dreaming from school fees, and you are thinking and contemplating what to do together with your family. You're going through mental challenges, sicknesses, and all of that. Whatever the health challenges are, make sure that you look up, because if you can see up, you can get up. So, and never, ever compare yourself to others. The only thing and the only person you should ever compare yourself to is you. Compare your yesterday to your today. Compare your yesterday week to your this week. To compare your yesterday month to this month. Compare your yesterday year to this year. That's the only way you should compare yourself. Never compare yourself to your classmate, to your coursemate, to your brothers and sisters. Yes, I'm the firstborn of my family. A girl for that matter. How comes that my junior sister are getting married over me? No, that's not the question you should be asking. God knows why. God knows why. And when your siblings and junior ones are succeeding, don't be jealous of them. Celebrate them, because the success is near. It's near already. So if they can be succeeding, if they can get this result, they can achieve this, then it's near you. And many people have driven away their success as it came closer to them by being envious and jealous and negative in their emotions and all of that, because there are some emotions that cannot contain good things. If you cannot learn to celebrate your sister, your brother who has achieved something, you can never become that thing. You can never get that thing. So you have to celebrate them who are making it, because when you are celebrating them who have made it, you know, be it a sister, a brother, whoever, a neighbor, a classmate, you're tapping their grace. You're tapping their grace, you're tapping their anointing, and that's how they will get it to you. It come your way. Next time, when you feel like you want to be envious or jealous of somebody, I want to give you a golden advice, my friend. $1 billion advice. Call the person and celebrate the person. Tell the person how proud you are of her, you are of him. And I bet you what that person got, you can get something better than that. That's a secret. Yeah. Think about that. Think about that. That's no doubt. God says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Love your enemies as you love yourself. Why do you think God could be asking us to love our enemies? It's because He knows that the moment you start hating your enemies, hating your friends, hating people around you, you will never amount to anything good. You will never amount to anything good. And that's why when Nelson Mandela came out from prison, he appointed his cabinet, and one of the closest people that were beside Nelson Mandela were not the black, but the white. Were the white. And his own private secretary was a white. That is the strength of witness. And that is what, if you start doing, by loving everybody and loving the people that you have the temptation to be jealous of them and envious of them, or fighting them and hitting them and driving them away from you, if you start loving them, I bet you become an epitome of success. Show no hate to anybody, only show love, because there is no time to be hating, backbiting, backbiting, whatever. Show love, because success is equal to love. You can never succeed in something you don't love, and you can never succeed in a community you don't love, because what you curse, you cannot succeed in. You cannot succeed in it neither. That was it today. I hope this video blessed somebody out there. I hope this inspires somebody out there, and I wish you success in your career, in your path, in whatever thing you are seeking and desiring and craving and yearning to have. May that thing come your way. May that thing come your way. And what my last advice is that don't focus on success. You know, it sounds contradictory. You know, I have never seen myself, you know, all the time, you know, speaking the platforms I've spoken so far, seeing myself in the US and doing what I'm doing here and all of that. But I've always done the work to get me there. So don't just focus on, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to become this, I want to become that. Be doing the work where you are now with what you have, and I bet you get there. So don't just focus on the goal, on the destination, but focus on the task at hand right now. What do you have to do right now to get to the next level, to get to the next stage, to get to the next point, to get to the next bus stop? Because it is only when you start doing what you're supposed to do right now that you can get there. You cannot jump from class 1 to class 7 to class 6. You cannot jump from level 1 to level 3. No, you have to focus on what is there. Though your vision is to have a PhD, but you have to go through the steps. So you're not looking up there all the time, but you are looking down. What do I have to do right now that can get me there? Because it is the amalgamation of all of the small steps that will get you to the bigger step. So that was it. If it inspires you, share with somebody, comment, and let me know what you learned from it. And we will keep building. Remember, if you are this, just love yourself. This is so beautiful. So beautiful. And if you're this, love yourself. Don't try to change yourself. Just be you. Because how you look like has so much to do with your assignment and what you came to do on earth. My name is Nshom, and see you at the top. Cheers.